Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Edna White. I am so glad you are with me today. And I know you're going to love our topic. The topic is how to love yourself again. Now, as adults, we start to gain weight or we start to get disgruntled about ourselves in certain parts of our lives, like, finance or with, relationships or even in our business. And then body wise, we kind of fall out of love with ourselves and we start talking about or saying to ourselves how you don't like this part of you, how you don't like that part of you. Today, we're going to talk about how to love yourself. Now, I know everyone in some capacity struggles with self worth. Sometimes you don't feel like you're good enough. And have you ever wondered what life would be like if you could learn to love yourself again? I've had those days. I really have had those days. And I could tell you what, just working on myself and finding the days that I can be happy, I know that I can find love again. So let's talk about being stuck. Stuck is just being up in a place where you feel like there's no movement one way or the other. It's just like humdrum life, no step up, no step backwards, just where you are. Sometimes it's a good place because that's like the universe telling you, hey, shake it up a little bit. You're being complacent. But sometimes it means that when the mindset is just blank and there's no get up and go and there's no feeling that you need and you love and you crave, you know, the passion that's burning within you. So today we're just going to talk about 9 amazing ways to love yourself again. Let's get started. So the way I started to love myself again, and I think this is like one of the most powerful tools that I've ever used, and I actually used it for my children as well as my grandchildren. I started learning about positive affirmations. In the beginning, they were very simple, like I am worthy, I am strong, I am beautiful, I am smart, I'm capable of achieving greatness. Then it started to morph into some greater positive things that took me from being toxic in my habits and toxic in my relationships. And I began to add a little bit more to what I am. So as you go through this life and you're feeling like you don't love yourself, get a sticky. And you know those little stickies. And write, I love myself. I am worthy. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am capable of achieving greatness. Write those and put those in your mirror, because that's a great place. When you're brushing your teeth, you can kind of recite, or even on your mirror to wash your hands and recite as you're washing your hands. Or just in an area where you're getting up and you can see. I used to put them on my closet door, so when I got dressed or when I was going to get something, I was to read those first and then open the door. So that's number 1, okay? Number 1. Number 2, if you want to love yourself again, stop comparing. A lot of times we start comparing ourselves to someone else's growth, someone else's happiness, someone else's peace, someone else's love. We start to compare like it's a game. And I remember singing this song in church called This Is Just a Rehearsal. We're going to do our thing. And I said, yeah, no, this is not a rehearsal. This is the real thing. And yeah, we're going to make mistakes along the way, but it's our mistakes. It's our journey. It's our creation of our own lives. We have that ability. So playing the comparison game sucks. I admit that I did compare myself to other people because I didn't have anything to compare it with. Um, I always said I wanted to be like certain people. Then as I got older, I was like, I don't think I want to be like other people because guess what? I don't know what it took for them to get there. So comparing yourself actually speaks these words over your life and you begin to go through things that you would never think you'd go through because you're comparing yourself to someone or something, or getting something that someone else has. So always believe that you're good enough. That's where that bad feeling comes from comparing, is that you don't feel good enough. Work on your affirmations and say that you're good enough every day until you believe it, till every fiber in you realizes it. So be proud of yourself for every step, because I know that I am proud of myself for every step I made. I used to think when I was starting to go onto social media that people didn't want to hear my stories, and my friends who said they were my friends didn't appreciate me enough. Well, that's still comparing. I appreciate myself, and if they don't like me sharing my accomplishments, oh well, it's good enough. I am good enough. So you have to get to that point. Get rid of the crap, get rid of comparing. It's just awful. Number three, it's important to do things you love. In order to love yourself, you have to do things that you enjoy. Anything that you enjoy, if you enjoy fishing, if you enjoy canoeing, if you enjoy writing, if you enjoy dancing, if you enjoy drawing, do it. You know, some of my clients always say to me, well, I'm older now, so those things kind of went out the window, and I don't know if I can grasp them again. I say great creativity is always accessible. So no matter what age you are, it's always accessible. No matter if you start small, take small steps, artistically, writing, canoeing. Like I just found out I loved canoeing. And so I'm going to really take a great interest in it when it's time to. It's too cold now here on Long Island. It's too cold. So I'm going to really get involved in doing that. Doing some things that free you up and free your creativity play a large role in loving yourself again. Number four, have a self-care date by yourself. Ooh, that's pretty tough. Not many people want to do that. I know when I started loving myself, I would go to Starbucks. Starbucks was like a treat for me because although I couldn't eat any of their food because I'm gluten intolerant, um, I did go there just to enjoy the quiet and be able to use their internet and just like sit with my earphones on and listen to some soft music and just sit in the corner. I used to love that. Spend some time with yourself. Have a breakfast by yourself at your favorite restaurant. Have breakfast, dinner alone with yourself at your favorite restaurant. Do something that feels good for you. Something self care, like seeing a movie, taking a walk or hike, going on a run, going to the gym. Take a weekend getaway to your favorite place. I take a weekend getaway just to the hotel by myself and enjoy just being by myself. Go to a spa or give myself even a home spa and a spa day at home, which I do every week, every Sunday. Okay, number five, eliminate your limiting beliefs and you change your mindset. Okay, when I was fighting my darkest days, my mindset was at its worst. Um, Being full-time mom, going to college, working, um, I felt stuck, and sometimes I even felt worthless because I didn't feel I was getting anywhere. I didn't know what road I was going to go on. I didn't know how far I was going to go. I just didn't know, and not knowing was hard for me. Um, I felt like I didn't really have a purpose because I felt my past had stolen everything from me. I didn't have that, creativity. I didn't have it, anymore because of my past, um, my really bad past of abuse. So I said, okay, how can I just get over this? And I remember saying to myself, oh, I'll never be anything. And I kind of caught myself. I was like, wait a minute, that's not a good thing for me to be agreeable to. And then I said, well, I want to be successful. I never wanted to work. And I used to tell my mom that. And I said, I always want to have a job that I love. So it doesn't seem like it's work. And I was saying this when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I kept saying it to my mom. And she says, oh, you always have to work. People in this world have to work. And I was like, no, I don't want to work because I felt work was hard and it was took things from you and it robbed you of having a whole creative life. And I saw that when I was younger. So believing that you are worthless, changing your mindset, changing the words you speak, those are all limiting beliefs that you have that stop you from really grasping on and going to the next level because we all can do it. If we stop repeating the words that we don't believe or that we've been told that we don't even understand, we would be a lot further. So learn to repeat some positive things, like the affirmations, from number one. But you're gonna now will expand them and say, "I will be successful and have a job I love. I'm not worthless, worthy of love. I am capable of having a life that I love, and I qualified to score my dream job." You see how you add on to the affirmations? It increases your limited beliefs and it changes your mindset. So remember to do number five often. Eliminate anything that limits you. Your words that you speak, the words that you were trained to speak, don't limit yourself. Change your mindset. Let it grow. Let it expand. Number six, celebrate all your wins, both big and small. I have a habit of doing that all the time. When I reach any pinnacle, any level, any change, any progress, and I am not defeated, I celebrate. Even if it's just, making it through the week without having to have chips, celebrate. Celebrating all my wins. We have gotten into the habit most of our lives to, wait for the bigger things to celebrate, gigantic things to celebrate, when every step of the way is worth celebrating. It can be a huge difference when it comes to your self esteem and falling in love with yourself again. Number seven, love yourself through journaling. As you know, I love to write. Journaling daily will help you reconnect with yourself. It also brings out those inner thoughts that might be holding you back or blocking you from loving yourself completely. Different journaling exercises can help you let go of negativity and really learn how to love yourself again. I have a few journaling challenges that you can actually join. If you would leave your information on the bottom of this video, I will definitely get back to you and give you those treats. And they're free. Okay. Number eight, try something new and do something that scares you. Well, I tried canoeing that scared me. And believe it or not, I loved it. I also tried swimming. Believe it or not, I loved it. I was scared of swimming because my brother was in a tragic accident, in the pool. No one knew how to swim to get him out and to save him. And I always faced that fear, of that might be an issue for me. But, even at this age, I love water. I've always loved water. I go to the beach almost every week during the summertime. And I let that fear stop me from swimming. But 2 years ago, I started going to lessons and I began to get brave. And I would say, damn, I'm brave. I'm really brave. That's something that I overcame. And It really felt good. And now I'm facing all of my fears head on. And no matter what it is, I'm facing it. And I'm trying new things so that my life expands. And it's a great way to love yourself again. Number 9, practice healthy habits daily. I will admit that sometimes I'm not my healthiest, but as I get older, I get healthier and healthier and healthier. And one of the changes I made in my life was changing my drinking habits of water. I changed that like overnight, and it made me feel better. It made my joints not hurt, and I also got sleep. I never deprived myself of sleep because I know that my mind is not going to work and my body is not going to respond if I'm listless, if I'm just, just like worn out from not sleep, no sleep, I'm sorry. But be as active as it can. That's another thing. Being active, it helps you be happier. It helps your mental health. It makes a huge difference in your routine. I started feeling good several years ago, and I kept to my routine to this very day. And it really taught me how to love myself and to love who I am. Well, that's the 9 tips I have for you. I hope that you find these tips helpful. Always remember you are worthy, you are capable of achieving your wildest dreams, you are beautiful, and you have a purpose, and you deserve to love yourself completely. This is Edna J. White signing off. See you next time.